Namaste. I bow to the divine in you. Juxtaposing mudra, pranayama and asana. Integrating body, breath and mind.
Welcome everybody to today's class, and today we're going to work on cleansing the root chakra, so a nice grounding practice. We're actually going to start today lying on our mats, but with our hand gesture paratiti. So I'd like you to firstly just learn the hand gesture, and then you can perform it when we are opening our practice lying in a savasana. So the hand gesture is our ring finger, so the one next to the little finger, and the thumb. So the symbol of earth, the ring finger, and the symbol of fire, the thumb. So we're connecting the tip of the ring finger and the thumb. I'll come a little closer so you can see that. The ring finger and the thumb. Lovely. So we're now going to come down to savasana, lying on our mat. Eyes closed, hands just away from the body, holding your paratiti hand gesture. Just let the toes soften out to the sides and let the eyes soften until they are closed. So we're opening our practice here, lying on the mat. So just breathing here in and out through your nostrils. Spend a few moments following the rhythm of your breath. Now imagine roots spreading down from the soles of your feet to the centre of the earth, anchoring you to the ground as you imagine you're inhaling red vital energy from the earth up through the soles of your feet. Breathe this red energy upwards through your legs and into your pelvic floor. Feel the rich red colour of your root chakra being absorbed and distributed throughout your entire being. Inhaling, feeling the energy and the colour red and exhaling through the roots, down your legs, through your feet, and down your roots to the center of the earth. So continuing, feeling the breath in sync with this red vital energy, inhaling as it travels up from the soles to the crown, and exhaling as it travels down, like it's pulling and anchoring on the soles of your feet. Pulling you deep and connected to the earth, making you feel more grounded and centered. Today's practice is going to be dedicated to our root chakra, our survival instinct. And this chakra can sometimes become polluted by feelings of fear or anxiety. So just really allowing this breath to take over, allowing the mind to visualize this red energy, the colour of the roots, up and down the body, travelling up on the inhale and down on the exhale. And here we hold our Prakriti mudra, the mudra that restores that grounding energy we might need when we feel a little unsettled or flustered, another element of an unbalanced root chakra. It's a lovely mudra to give us that sense of feeling safe and stable, and a sense of feeling safe at home. Also the mudra for embodiment, grounding and centeredness. Feeling centered and grounded. And just take your focus to this affirmation. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Feeling present in the moment, feeling grounded and centered, feeling that pull, that tug, that embodiment on the soles of your feet and your legs like strong roots of a tree. And now focusing a little further on that breath that's travelling from your feet to your crown on the inhale and along the back of your body to your heels on the exhale. Focusing a little more on that pranayama now, as we are here in Savasana. Let the breath allow you to feel at total peace. Imagine a sense of safety. And allow this diaphragmatic breathing to just travel up and down your grounded being. Bathing your body in this beautiful, nutritious breath. Stilling our mind and opening the doorway to the mind, revitalizing our body, improving our health, improving our vitality, happiness, and reducing stress. Just taking a little longer here, treating and nourishing the body generously, and allowing it to take in what it needs from this precious pranayama, this victorious breath. Let the breath take control of any mind chatter that you do not need, and let the soles of your feet ground and anchor you. A few more rounds of breath here. Really feeling that pull on the feet. Feel deep in the yoga mat, centered and grounded. So we're going to start to come up now to our practice. Please keep this feeling of centerness, embodiment, grounded within today's session. At any point you feel wobbly or out of sorts, or the mind is wandering, come back to the feeling of those roots, those soles of the feet being anchored into the ground. So I'd like you to release your Parithiti Mudra, and then inhale as you lengthen the arms long above the head. Imagine someone's pulling your fingers and toes. Exhale as you allow yourself to tuck your knees to your chest and give them a nice juicy cuddle. Activate your core, that energy in the solar plexus, as you ground in your forearms and push your legs forward so you can activate the core, find some energy and come up to a seated position. Just cross the legs and send the palms in front so we're on all fours. We'll just prepare our practice with some cat-cow. So just allowing the shoulders to be stacked above the wrists and the hips above the knees. We're going to inhale as we drop the navel and open the throat, Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale, Jalandhara Bandha, tucking the chin into the chest, curling that nice deep curvature within the spine and curling the toes for your cat. Inhaling as you uncurl the toes, drop the navel and open the throat, cow. Exhale, chin to the chest, curling and curving through that spine and curling those toes for cat. Inhaling into that cow once again, and this time as we curl into the cat, curling our toes, we begin to hover our knees and continue the exhale into a downwards facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. So maybe you want to have a slight micro bend in the knees, maybe you want some blocks under the heels. Find some nice comfort in your downwards facing dog. Pedal out the feet here, just exploring movements that feel right for you. So let's work together now. Inhaling as we all elevate our heels and exhaling as we send our heels down to the earth. Inhale, raise those heels so we're coming onto the ball of the toes. Exhale, send the ears a little deeper past the shoulders as the heels find the mat. So inhaling as the heels elevate and exhaling as the heels soften. This method can be done with soft knees. Please don't feel you have to have straight knees. Just a few more rounds there of inhaling as we raise and exhale as we lower. Okay, so now we're going to find a lunge pose, so feel free to drop your knees if that's more suitable for you. Or we'll go straight for that lunge. Inhaling, sending that right leg up, and exhale as you thread it through that space between the hands. Framing that front knee, you can send the heel down or keep elevated on the toes as we come up for our lunge pose. Take a few breaths here, with the right leg leading forward in our lunge pose. We're going to just frame the leg, bringing the arms down and send the knee down. Uncurl the back toe, we're going to find a lizard stretch. So heel toe that right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Right arm is just going to come above the knee, not exactly on the knee joint, just above to open through that space in the knee. Send your drishti or yogic gaze past your right shoulder, as you have a nice deep stretch within that right thigh and buttocks. Lovely. Just leave that leg in the position you've found suitable. As you bring your palms down, find weight in the palms, and we're coming to a garland pose, so a squat. So elevate that back knee and then shoot that left leg forward so we're in a squat position. Hands to the heart or keeping them soft on the floor if that's more suitable. From here we're finding our next juicy grounding posture, Uttanasana, a forwards fold. So take the palms to the mat, with the weight in the palms, shoot the toes forward and just soften the head down. Uttanasana, forwards fold. Taking 4 breaths here, just really dissolving down. Maybe you want to walk the feet a little closer, maybe they feel nice with a little distance. I'd just like you to inhale onto the fingertips, Ardha Uttanasana, our half lift, half fold lift. Then exhale down to those palms. So with each exhale, inhale fingertips, half lift. Exhale palms down to fold. With each exhale, you may find your fold is going a little bit deeper. Lovely grounding posture. Good for any bulk around the body, so any blockages. Good for releasing any tension, allowing us to send anything that doesn't serve us off our shoulders. Like the saying you've probably heard, I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders. That's a term that somebody with an uncleansed root chakra may use. They feel the weight is like a backpack. And that's when that spirals into fear and anxiety. So we use our beautiful yogic medicine to cleanse our root. Good, so just find a few breaths in that forwards facing fold. And then we're going to take a vinyasa. So inhale onto the fingertips once again, but this time when you exhale and find the palms, you're going to step the legs back. You're going to inhale as you stack the shoulders above the wrists, take soft knees and exhale down. Inhale into Bhujangasana, our cobra pose, so soft bent elbows, just opening the antenna of the heart. Curling the toes and exhale through soft knees or activated knees into your down dog. This time on the inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, thread it through that space for that high lunge once again, either on the ball of the toes or turning that back foot out so the heel finds the mat. Take a few breaths here, and then on the next exhale, lower to the mat, come onto the ball of the foot if you're not already, and frame that front leg. Walking that left leg out, heel toe now, to take the left arm onto the left leg as you drop the back right knee and open through that lizard stretch on your left knee. Leave the knee in that open space as you bring the palm to the center. Just take a dragon pose as you open that chest, and then elevate that back knee and shoot that right leg to meet the left for our Malasana squat, garland pose. Take a few breaths here, letting the hips be open and the feet be grounded. And then finding that fold again. So palms down, shoot the toes forward. So the toes are now in line with the wrists. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deep into your Uttanasana. Then if you want a little deeper option, maybe you want to exhale and take the arms around the back of the legs. Well done. So back to that vinyasa again. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, palms down as you jump or step back. Inhale, stack the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, soft knees or full Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open the heart for Bhujangasana, or maybe you're ready for an Urdhva Mukha Savasana, an upwards facing dog. Okay, now I'd like you to just open the knees slightly and take a wide leg Balasana, wide leg child's pose. Just take a few breaths here. We've mobilized all those root areas deepening into the earth. So now we're going to take a root cleansing Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, as we revolve and rotate around our yoga mat. So coming back onto all fours. Take an inhale here and exhale once again into your Ardha Mukha Savasana, your downwards facing dog. Just pedal the feet, heel toe, heel toe. And again, sending the right leg up to the sky for that three-leg dog, Ekapada Ardha Mukha Savasana. And then exhale as you thread it through. Think of grounding that right foot into the mat now. And turn out the back foot so the heel is down, and inhale as you open up into your Virabhanasana 1, Warrior 1. Take 4 breaths here. Inhaling as you send all the energy up from the hips, along the rib cage to the armpits, along the arms, and through the fingertips. Really thinking of that life force, that prana on the inhale, so really opening through the posture, and on the exhale, deepening into the mat. Connecting with that Mula Bandha, that lock. Okay, I'd like you to send the arms, shoulders in line with the fingers, gazing still at the middle finger of the right arm, but just slightly rotating the pelvis into that open space. So you've come from here to here. So imagine an invisible wall behind you. So don't slouch forward or too far back. Imagine a wall behind you. If you want to just take your dristi down, make sure those heels have not come out of line. Really feeling the benefits of our powerful grounding warrior. Just make sure the knees not traveling over the toes, or the knee dipping in or out. We want everything in line. Activating that core and that lock. Okay, so I'd now like you to inhale as you float the palms to meet and shoot that right foot forward. So all the toes are facing forward, slightly pigeon-toed in. As you exhale down into your wide leg forward fold for 4 breaths. So just allowing the elbows to come down, or maybe you're in a position with the fingertips, or maybe it's something deeper with that Jalandhara Bandha and the chin tucked into the chest and holding on to the legs. Find your variation of this wide leg standing fold. So I'd like us all to find our fingertips and inhale as we take a flat back. And then turn out the left foot. Exhale as you bend through that knee and ground, and inhale as you sweep the arms up across the body and find that Virabhanasana 2. So Virabhanasana 2 now on the opposing side. So the left knee is bent. So now sweeping the right arm across the body, so in a downwards motion, exhaling it down and inhaling those palms up for that Virabhanasana 1, Warrior 1. Just spending some time breathing here in and out through our nostrils, thinking of the inhale, sending all the energy along the side of the body and up to the sky. And then exhales, deepening you deeper to the earth as you feel grounded, safe, secure and protected. So now exhale as you frame that front leg, sending the arms down. So you will be facing the opposite way, that's fine. I'm going to guide you with my voice. So come onto the balls of your back foot and come into a plank pose. So send your left foot back. So now we're taking another vinyasa. So we're in a plank, soft knees, or full chaturanga dandasana. So coming down to a press up effect. Then inhale as you open the heart in a cobra or an upwards facing dog. And then exhale through soft knees or activating those knees for your down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale as you tuck it in and thread it through to the open space. Then inhale, dropping the back heel and inhaling up into your Virabhanasana 1, warrior 1 with the right leg forward. So spending some time breathing here, checking your posture, making sure those hips are travelling forward and they've not tucked in to your open space. So they're framing that leg, making sure the knee is about in line with the heel, it's not travelling over the toes or back. Letting the full capacity of the beautiful breath flow through the body. And now still gazing forward, but that gaze will now come to your middle finger as you send the arms long, shoulders in line with the fingers. Gazing at your middle finger, but slightly adapt your position by bringing your trunk into the open space for warrior 2, for Virabhanasana 2. Now we're going to find that wide leg fold. So exhale as you sweep those arms down, and inhale as you bring them up and turn that right foot in. And then exhale as you bring them back down. And then finding your adaptation of your wide leg fold. So allow the heels to be strong by slightly turning the toes inwards. Maybe you want a soft bend in the knees or a block under your crown. A few more breaths here, remembering those exhales are deepening you and those inhales are lengthening. And then we'll find an inhale as we come up onto the fingertips. Half wide leg fold lift. And now we're going to begin to exhale as we turn out our left foot. Inhale, sweeping the arms in front of the body, up and out with the shoulders in line as we gaze at now the left middle finger in Virabhanasana 2 with the left leg leading. Again, imagining that invisible wall behind you. I don't know what's happened to my hair, guys. And breathe. So take some breaths here, feeling strong and rooted. Really take your focus to the soles of your feet. Feel how deep they feel in the mat. A really good posture if you do feel flustered or got loads going on and you want to just bring everything back to its centre. Okay, so now sweeping that right arm at the same time you turn the pelvis to frame that front left leg. Coming up into our Virabhanasana 1 now. Out. Warrior 1 pose. Hips travelling forward, framing that front left leg. On the next exhale, just allow the arms to float down. Come onto the ball of the back foot, shoot that left leg back. And now just softening those knees and taking a Balasana. Child's pose. Just feeling how the breath feels on both sides of the body here. Breathing into the back, allowing the breath to just absorb throughout the body. So now we're going to come into some lovely root cleansing hatha postures. So just sit on the heels. We're going to flow them, but I will show them first before you flow them, and just if you want to watch first, just get into the posture when you're ready and always listen to your body. Okay, so coming onto all fours, we're going to be starting with a tree pose, Baddhakonasana. So inhale here and exhale into your downwards dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. And then we're just going to walk our feet slowly and softly to our hands and dissolve in that root cleansing forwards facing fold for a moment. Then as we find our inhale, we're slowly coming up, surfacing the head on the shoulders and grounding in a Tadasana. So let's begin with an Ekapada Tadasana, balancing on one leg. So I'd like you to just raise your right leg as you feel the left one embodied in the ground. And here, we're just going to pull on that leg as we lengthen our arms. There'll probably be a soft bend in the arms now. We're just going to pull the arms long and strong, Either keep the chin into the chest if you don't feel balanced, or take a little lean back. Good. I'm going to show face on so you can all see me. Okay, so now bringing a nice straight line in the spine again. We've still got hold of this right leg. We're just going to open it out. And if you feel a little wobbly, then you're going to bring it down here for your Varakanasana. If it feels okay up here, you can maybe assist it to here. Varakanasana, our tree pose. Maybe you want to be holding onto a wall at this moment in time. We want to feel how we feel at the present moment. Don't get attached to how you felt at a previous time practicing Varakanasana, as it all depends on how things are at the moment. And at the moment we may not be as grounded as we normally do with lockdown and things going on, or we may feel more grounded and more relaxed. Just remembering the body and the mind, how they connect. So never focusing on how you did a posture on a different day. So maybe hands by the anthana, the heart, or maybe you're going to raise them to the sky and open through tree branches. So really feeling the grounding sensation in the left sole of the foot. Amazing. Nice deep breaths. So now we're coming into a warrior 3 from here, a Virabhanasana 3. So you can either place the foot down on your journey into Virabhanasana 3, or you can shoot the legs straight back. So inhaling up and exhaling as we ground and bring the hands to the heart if they weren't already. And then just travelling the knee forward and then shooting the leg back. Maybe you'll pop it down first and just be on the toes, or maybe a straight line in Virabhanasana 3, our balancing warrior, the third of the warriors. Making sure those hips are travelling down, you're grounded in that left foot. Hands are by the heart, or maybe you feel super grounded and want to allow the arms to be in line with that lengthened leg. Making one straight line. Good. So if you're doing that, you'd have your right arm touching the right leg in one straight line. A few more breaths. So from here we're coming straight into our Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon pose. So just soft bending that left leg as you take both arms down first. So in like a half standing split. So we're finding our half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So ground now in your left palm. So your left palm is going to be grounded alongside your left foot. Maybe walk it slightly out further than your foot, so the thumb is in line with the little toe, but about 30 centimetres further forward. Begin to open the chest, the heart and pectorals. Stay in here, using the fingertips of the right hand for balance, or maybe you're able to raise that right arm and send your gaze up. Maybe you're even able to send that left hand off the floor. Woo! Good. Really challenging if you're trying that. Or maybe a candy cane for a deeper stretch in that psoas muscle, thigh and hip is for you today. Choose what you would like to do. Okay, just now rotate the navel back down and bring the right arm down again. We're going to take a standing split. So half standing split staying here, or full standing split, just dissolving the nose to the knee a little further and raising that right leg up a little deeper. Or half standing split here, just the same benefits. Maybe you want a micro bend in that knee. Choose what's right for you. Okay, we're now going to bring that right leg in. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold once again. Then inhale up, bringing the palms up and the palms to meet. We're going to take a half moon to the right side now. So inhale here. Exhale as you tip over to the right side, just as much as feels suitable for you. If you want something deeper, you can cup the palm around that left wrist to just extend things a little bit deeper. Please listen to your body. Good. Bring it back to the center and bring the hands to the heart. So we're in a Tadasana with an Anjali Mudra. The mudra of peace and offering and greeting. So we're going to do that all on the left now. So just breathe in here for a little while, grounding in both feet. Take your focus and attention to maybe how the right side feels deeper in the mat. And if it does so, just having a little think about that. We've worked the right hand side of our body and our right hand side feels deeper in the mat. So we feel more grounded on that side, and that is the magic of yoga. So we're now going to ground in the right as we lift our left knee for Ekapada Tadasana, standing on one leg. Just tucking that knee in a little deeper and you'll find you've got a soft bend in the elbows. You're then going to lengthen the elbows by tipping the chest up and the hips forward. Stay in here, or if you want to go a little deeper, you can really open the chest, but it is a very deep balance, so please listen to your mind and your intuition. Good. So now we're coming into that tree, so lengthening the spine again, bending the elbows again as we open through that left knee and decide where we would like it to be. Possibly, this is a really nice one as well to explore if you are ready for the foot to be up here, because you may never try it and always stay here, but maybe once you open that thigh, you think, oh, actually, I feel quite grounded with the leg here. So just coming into whatever adaptation you did on the right side of your Varakanasana, your grounding tree. Possibly you kept the hands, don't copy me right now, by the heart. Or maybe you open through them nice deep tree branches. Nice deep breaths. And then just shooting that left leg back next for warrior three. So if the arms are up, inhale the length and exhale into the heart, grounding that right foot. Allow the knee to tuck back in as you shoot it back. Making sure the hips don't tilt to either side. We want them travelling to the ground for our Varakanasana 3, our balancing warrior. Maybe you need a soft bend in that grounded leg. Maybe you need to hold onto a wall for some assistance. Maybe you want the deeper option with a flying warrior, or the arms lengthened to the body in one nice aligned straight line. Nice breaths here. Okay, just letting the hands come down to the mat now. So we're in a half standing split. We're allowing this posture to just let us find our half moon pose. So now grounding in that right palm, so it's slightly away from the right foot. So slightly further out to the edge of the mat. And we start to tilt the perineum and the chest and the hips. We start to gaze up past our left shoulder. Stay here. Or maybe we've got that range of balance at this moment with our root cleansing practice to take that left arm up. Good. Just taking the hips back down to face the mat, both palms on the floor as we try that standing split. Just keeping with a half standing split or dissolving the nose further to the knee and walking the arms back for a full standing split, possibly even taking the right arm to the right leg if you feel that grounded right now. nice deep breaths. Okay, just bringing that leg in and taking a half lift on the inhale, then really fold into your Uttanasana on the exhale. Inhaling up to the sky, and then this time exhaling across to the left hand side for a half moon. So again, if you want to place the arm around the opposing one, you can, to deepen the stretch. Making sure you don't tilt forward and back. We're finding that nice deep stretch along here. Good, then just bring the hands to the heart. So now we're going to have a little play about with a balancing posture, because we hope to feel a little bit more balanced and rooted into the ground. So we're going to take a crow pose, Bakasana. So just inhale up to the sky and exhale as you float down to the floor. If you don't know Bakasana, just watch me first, or you can just take it straight away, get straight on with it if you do know it. So if not, what we're going to do is palms down, really grounding the palms and elevate our heels. So those who've tried it before, you can try a straight arm one. You're going to bring the knees into the space in the armpits. So just allowing as the heels elevate and the knees bend, allowing them to find the space in the armpits. Fingers nice and spread like yogic claws, about 30 centimetre space from the toes to the wrists, and about a yoga's block width between the hands. And you'll just rock forward and back, or maybe you can fully extend those feet off the floor. You want a little lower option, you can keep a bend in those elbows, a little bit like a shelf for your knees, and then just rock forward and back, allowing the knees to be situated on that little shelf that is your arms. And then you'll maybe want to bring one leg up and then the other. So just find what's right for you and explore that. Bakasana, our crow pose. So lengthening and stretching through the body and taking the weight into those palms. So it can tone the abdominal wall and strengthen the organs. Strengthening the wrists, building endurance and focus and calm. And even though it's a balance, we may not associate that with cleansing the root chakra, but it really is, because we're balancing our mind and body. We're using our intuition, that fight or flight, to think, will we balance or will we not? And we're grounding into the hands. And then you're just going to find a nice, comfortable seated position. So we're going to take a pranayama now, a breath that's good for centering, grounding and aligning. So really good for bringing us to our centre, so lovely to accompany it with our root cleansing practice today. So we're going to take Aliyoma Viloma, which is our alternate nostril breathing. So I'd like you to just open your right palm to the sky, and with your left you can repeat Parithiti, so ring finger and thumb, the fire and the earth, grounding us and centering us. So closing your inner fingers, just leaving open your little finger and your thumb. We're going to close the right nostril and inhale through the left. And then when that inhale comes to a close, you close your left nostril, hold for a second and then release your right and take an exhalation through your right. Listening to that sound of the breath, that ujjayi. And then inhaling through the right, again allowing that sound to be present, and closing the right. Hold for a second and release the left. And exhaling through the left, and then inhaling through the left. And closing the left and releasing the right and exhaling through the right. So now just closing your eyes and finding your own flow with this grounding and centering and aligning pranayama, alyoma, viloma. Working with both hemispheres of the brain, resulting in mental, physical and emotional well-being. Take a few more rounds. And I'm not going to tell you to stop, I just want you to continue for a little while and stop just whenever you're ready. Even if that means you're in the zone with this and want to continue it throughout Savasana, then you do so. Stay seated and perform more Nadi Sadhana if that's what your body wants. We're all going to come down to the mat now, or you can stay there with the alternate breath. Or we're coming down for our Savasana. So in Savasana today, I'd like you to retake your Parithitti Mudra, ring finger and thumb. Tip of the ring finger and thumb connected, just allowing the feet to drop out to the side. Just take your attention to your jaw and mouth, make sure it's all soft and you've not got the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Just feel softness within the jaw, the neck, the cheeks. Take your focus to the armpits, just make sure there's space there, so send the arms a little further away from the body, holding that Parithitti Mudra, your ring finger and your thumb. Now just allowing the back to become soft. So we have a natural curve in the back, just starting to close that curve, pushing the back into the mat. Allowing that back to soften deep into that space. Allowing the buttocks to soften to the mat. And the thighs and the backs of the knees and the calves and the heels. Imagine this mat's like glue. It's got hold of your entire body. Deep, deep, deeply grounded into your yoga mat. It's just allowing the whole of the body to feel connected to that mat. Feeling safe and supported on your yoga mat. I am safe and supported. I am safe and supported by the earth. I am supported by the universe. I am safe and supported in my body. I am exactly where I need to be. I am connected to the earth. I am grounded and connected to the earth. I am at peace with my surroundings. I am confident. I am at peace where I am. I am vitalized and energized. I am connected to my body. I am grounded. I am deeply rooted to the earth. I am safe in my body. I am financially secure. I am protected and nurtured by the earth and the universe. I am safe, secure and protected. I am connected to nature. I am grounded like a tree and standing on my own 2 feet. I am grounded and centered and connected to the earth. The earth supports, nourishes and nurtures me. I am nourished, nurtured and supported by the earth. I stand authentically in my power. I am welcome here. I belong. I am never alone. I love who I am. My body is safe and supported. My body is strong and healthy. My body supports me. My body is strong. My body is healthy. My body is beautiful. My body is a temple. I have abundance. I have confidence. I have wealth. I have prosperity. I have wealth and prosperity. I have financial success. I am grounded, rooted, supported, and safe. I am connected to the earth. Behind your eyelids, reconnect with that red, vital, bright red energy. Allow it to travel on the inhale from the soles of your feet to your crown, and on the exhale along your spine and your legs to your soles of your feet. So inhale as you feel a red light travel up your body, and exhale as you feel it travel along your back, from the back of your legs to your feet. As if on the inhale someone's pulling you up with string on your crown, and on your exhale you're being rooted and grounded. Someone's pulling your feet. And this red, this colour of the root, is absorbing and embodying within your whole body. Feel everything supported and safe by this red energy. So now just taking your focus and attention to your ring finger and your thumb, joined in your Prakriti or earth mudra. Just focusing on nothing now but the connection between your ring finger and thumb. Feel any little spirals of energy or tingles within that ring finger and thumb. Feel the mudra performing its nutrition throughout the body as it cleanses us to the earth. And then just releasing the mudra, allowing all the fingers to spread. Then on the inhale, lengthen your arms long above your head, and on the exhale, just tucking your knees into your chest. Very slowly and softly. Maybe you just want to connect the feet to the ground first with bent knees. So just hugging the knees now, giving them a little hug. Then just massaging the knees in circular motions down to the earth and round to the heart. And just take a little restorative resting pose with the knees bent and the soles of the feet on the ground. Take a little time here, taking your attention and focus to the soles of your feet, knowing they can take you anywhere you need to be. Being grateful for the soles of your feet, sending gratitude and love to yourself and others. And then just allowing the knees to softly just tilt over to one side, and following the knees with your body as your body just curls into a sleeping baby position. Eyes still closed, just allowing the hands to assist you up to a seated position. So eyes still closed. And we're going to rub the palms to create heat. And then place them over the face. With the palms over the face here, taking in your own healing body's energy, I'd like you to just focus on the colour red. And you can't quite find that colour red, maybe you want to gaze at a red apple or a strawberry or a tomato. Just really try and find a slight sense of the colour red behind your closed eyes. Maybe you see a different colour, this is fine. And then just spreading those fingers, allowing light to enter the space as you flicker open the eyelids in your own time. And then just bringing the palms together, just at the centre of the heart. We're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nostrils and the sound of the ocean throughout the mouth. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. So I'll just unmute you all in case you have any questions or want to speak to me about anything.
Let the spirit in me meet the spirit in you. Namaste.